Today we're going to talk about lighting 3D objects for so you can put them in Cababi. I'm going to do a small object, so I just have a table here. I set up 2 stands on the sides because I'm going to cover up the door that's in the background, and I have a light on the left, and I'll show you a few lighting tricks, and we will see how to turn this into a nice stand for a 3D object. Okay, I'm going to put a dark blanket in the background because I'm just going to have a dark background. Okay, so I got a blanket here, and I'm just going to drape it between the 2 stands, and I'm going to drape it over the table, and we'll get rid of some of those wrinkles in there. I have a little 3D thing that I made up a long time ago. I'm just going to put it in here. Okay. So now we got a 3D object. Actually, it looks pretty good in this light. This light is not that great lighting, but the 3D object looks kind of straight on. So I'm going to turn it a little bit. Okay, and now it looks a little bit better. And now I'm going to turn the light on, and I'll show you what it looks like with the light on it. And this is just straight at it. I'm going to turn the light on straight at it, and you can see it illuminates everything. And it looks kind of bad. So what I'm going to do, so instead of pointing the light straight at it, I'm going to turn the light. So now I get a little bit evener light on my subject. Okay. And basically, that's the trick. And I can turn the subject a little bit more if I want to see more of it. If I want to make it look even more different, I can put something underneath to raise the front up. Okay, flatten this out a little bit. So that gives me another dimension to it. So I can also zoom in, go to one side, or zoom in, go the other side, and just kind of walk around it until you see it has the best look, then snap your picture. You can move your light farther away if you want. And it's still pointed away, but it just gives you a little bit more subtle lighting on it. So, I mean, these are just the little tricks. Again, the light's still pointing away from it, it's not pointing directly at it. And then you take the picture. I could have left the tabletop as it was and then taken the picture, but again, you want a kind of a neutral background. If I have a dark object, I would use a light blanket. And that's basically the simplest tricks you can have for taking the picture. If you have any questions, just give me an email. It's mrom@pima.edu. Here are a few samples of 3D images that have been in the Cababi. Thank you for listening.